Hi everyone, welcome back to Through Alchemy. So today's reading is going to be titled as What Are People Realizing About You? So we have three piles from the left to right. The first pile is Prehnite Palm Stone. The second pile is Kiwi Jasper. And the third pile is Fluorite Tower. Pause if you need a little longer, pick the one which calls your name the most. Now I'm going to begin with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose the Prehnite Palm Stone, this is going to be your reading. So I'm going to start off with your pre-shuffle cards. I'm going to start off with the tarot deck. I do want to see your first card, Sparks of Light. I do feel with the energy that I'm picking up, it's a lot about perhaps people that slept on you, is the kind of energy that I'm getting. Is like they were probably going back and forth. There's specifically one ex that I'm getting over here. Yeah, there's a lot of energy about like exes perhaps. I'm gonna put this card here. I'm gonna get the tarot deck. I feel like you have been through dark night of the soul. Something about your I'm picking up specifically like your exterior, like basically how you look has also changed with Sparks of Light as well. You could be into the tarot business, something very spiritual. I feel like this is the aftermath, or basically the result of hard work on yourself is what I'm picking up. I'm going to take this in reverse. We have the Temperance in reverse. You could have been very introverted, or you could have just you could have just enjoyed being at home, or you could have like experienced lack of confidence. I'm going to take this in reverse. We have the Spirit of Cups. Okay, Sagittarius energy. You were not realizing your own potential. It's like basically, I think, and I could be wrong, but for somebody over here, you used to feel very um, underconfident about the way you look. And I feel like right now, people are seeing how much you're like, like efficiency, optimizing. Um, you're really working on accentuating your physical features. That's what people have really noticed, whether you're a man or a woman. But it's like they're realizing, almost like noticing, and of course it's a realization, but it's like they're seeing how you are just, working on. It's like you're making the best of what it is. And I'm not saying that, you don't have good physical features. It's like I'm saying that they were always there, and it's like you just didn't know how to dress according to it. So now you're realizing how to do that. If you're like on the bigger side, and I mean that your body type is a little bit broad, right? It's more like an hourglass where your shoulders are broad. I'm specifically getting this for a woman. It could be also a man, but it's like you didn't know that that was perfect, the way it was made for you, the way you were built, the way you were carved out. So I'm hearing that you would like want to be more petite, or you would think that you're big, or you're just not that big. It's just like you used to really really see yourself as faulty in some shape or form. Like you couldn't just appreciate that. And now it's just a difference of how we understand to accentuate or complement our complexion, or dress according to it, or know how to accessorize outfits, or see the colors that work for us, or like you basically know how to dress better. And that's what I'm seeing over here. And this is a part of glow up, right? When you understand, it's like acceptance first and maximization second is what I'm hearing. So it's more like now you're more efficient with the way you show up. And I think you used to stay inside, so now you've become more outgoing. um I'm hearing that maybe your bank balance or your like monetary gains also they have improved, because it's like now you're looking good, you look like you shop more, or it's just I feel like it's not even that you shop more, but it's just like you know how to use your money better. My hand is getting itching. Yeah, you definitely have some more money coming in. I want to let you know that. I'm gonna take this in reverse. We have Spirit of Wands in reverse. Again, it's I feel like a lot of like undermining yourself, belittling your own self, just not seeing how beautiful you are, not realizing your own worth is what I'm seeing over here. You would just keep reminiscing about what used to happen, and I feel like this is just between you and me. When I'm seeing the thought process that is coming through, it's almost like people don't know what is really going on. They would just see you as someone who just didn't know how to see. We have 10 of swords. You've completed a karmic cycle with the warrior of swords. I feel like this gives me, like Knight of Swords energy, where you would just be stuck in the past. You would always just be like, this happened to me, that happened to me, and I just really want to do more better for myself, but like this doesn't work out for me. It's like all that negative talk and like excessive cribbing. Sometimes we just go overboard with that. And I get it, you must have been through things. I'm not taking away from your pain, or your authority, or your right to grieve through it, okay? But it's like you got stuck in that cycle for a while. With the 10 of swords over here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, we have the mystic. So this is the Hierophant. It's like you found the keys within yourself. You found the keys. Taurus energy, it's like you grounded yourself. Again, there's this body image, right? So it's like people are really seeing how you are changing. There's a lot of you are very sexually desirable. That's what people are seeing and noticing. They also think that you hold the keys to something in life, like I'm hearing like I'm a water baby. You could be, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it's almost like you're more expressive. Like you have tapped into your femininity, and that's why I get this energy of like flow, like flow. You just flow with what you want to wear. Maybe you wear a lot of sundresses. If you're a man, you're wearing more florals or something, like things that really complement you, and you're not trying to be anybody else. I feel like you are somebody that tries to follow the trends, but it doesn't really work out for you. Now that could be completely true or false, but I see that over here, that you're somebody who is building yourself up right now. You're really working on yourself as of now, and it's honestly very much visible right now to everybody. Like, it's a lot about your social media presence as well. I'm gonna take this card in reverse. We have Distorted Feminine. This is the energy of somebody who just couldn't appreciate themselves, right? This is what people are realizing. I feel like a lot of people used to alter you. See, at a time frame when you were not able to understand who you really are, I'm gonna take this upright. Chance. This is what I'm saying. Um, it's almost the energy of somebody who it's almost the energy of somebody who just couldn't appreciate themselves, who just couldn't understand what they're worth. People had you, and then they just didn't take the time to get acquainted with you, get to know you, who you really are. And it's like they just slept on you. I'm hearing like you snooze, you lose. And I feel like you might be still like, a little bit like, oh my God, like it still bothers me, or it's still, pinching you somewhere. And it's important for you to see that part of you which feels like I need revenge or something. I'm picking up that over here. I'm picking that up. Excuse me. We have Chance, Wheel of Fortune. A cycle is closed out with you. They really slept on you, is what I'm saying. These people are realizing there's a lot of regret on their end. If not you, if you don't have that sort of like revenge kind of a vibe, I'm hearing Bottega. I don't know. There's a lot of like, maybe you've started wearing a lot of like a designer couture or something like that. I'm gonna take this reverse, the sun in reverse. You used to be unhappy with who you were, and I think that a lot of people who knew about, what you've been through. Now this is about close people, like close acquaintance. I don't know why I said close acquaintances, but close friends or people that were close to you in your inner circle. They realized that you are closing out this cycle. of not appreciating yourself, not really valuing yourself, not understanding um, who you are and what you're worth is what I'm seeing over here. I'm gonna take this card upright. Four of Cups. You have taken time to meditate upon why do you feel the things that you feel about yourself, and this is the way to go about it, right? So I feel like there were a lot of energetic upgrades for you. Excuse me. I really feel a little bit of hesitancy over here. Like, um, it's almost like I'm feeling like I am doing this after a long time. This is this energy where it's like people who have probably not met you just for a month or two or a couple of weeks, and it's like they always see you changing, and hearing changing, like you're getting out of my grasp, out of my league. So something about it is very prominent about your family background, perhaps narcissistic abuse. Specifically, we have Leo energy, so this is about, again, lack of confidence, right? With the Leo in reverse, this can also mean arrogance, right? We have a lot of fire energy over here with the Temperance, Sagittarius, Sun, Leo, and there's a lot of these yellow colors over here, which really tell me that these people who sort of like missed out on you are the people who are kind of thinking now that, with the Four of Cups as well, that they should have been with you, or they should have stuck around longer. Like, they couldn't see that, and this is the exact reason why things happen the way they do. I want to let you know, on behalf of Spirit, I'm getting a message which is like, there's a reason why God doesn't show these people, or didn't show these people, what's your worth, and why they didn't realize your worth. That's what I'm seeing over here. Because they wouldn't have actually been in your best interest. They wouldn't have worked in your best interest. So maybe you've also had difficulty in really voicing out what you always had to voice out. You would just sit and let people walk all over you, or not even a sense where they would just walk all over you, but it's like you would see red flags and you would still give them the benefit of the doubt. So this is what I'm seeing changing. More discernment. Now people see that you have discernment as well. Your boundaries are more tighter, is what I'm hearing. There's this, I'm seeing like there's this fort around you, like it's a metaphor for the boundary. It's like these are your boundaries for yourself and for other people. So this means that the set couple of boundaries or rules that you've put for yourself is something that not only is for other people but is for you. So now boundaries work the other way around, because I think that first of all, you used to confuse defenses with boundaries, because defenses would lock you up inside, like it becomes like a prison. And now I'm seeing boundary as somewhere where you allow people to stay around, but it's not too quickly, or it's not just like I'm hearing ice spice with my little eye. So I'm just hearing that you have understood how to observe people and put them according to their behavior as a designation or hierarchy in your life. So this is really bringing me back to the I Spy kind of a thing, which is like maybe your music taste is also really good. I'm picking up on that. Like, you vibe really well. You've started going out more. I really pick up on this energy, like you've started going out more. And I think that people see you more, or they're just seeing you dressed up. I'm hearing dolled up. And if you're a man, you probably have gotten a few more tattoos or piercings. I'm seeing people notice that. If you're a woman, that message still applies, but it's like people are noticing the detail within you because you're becoming detail oriented. It's just like, whew, pile number one. I heard Tortina. I'm telling you, there's a lot of sexual energy over here, okay? Like, there's a lot of sexual energy. A lot of people hitting on you, a lot of people talking about you. If they see you, they remember you when they see you. I'm hearing like, I saw her last night and she was looking good, and she just had this sort of arrogance to her. Like, I think maybe you used to be a people pleaser before, and now people can't digest. Like, I also feel like with sparks of light, it's like you're becoming the, but I'm hearing like party people. So you're becoming more lively within yourself. I really like this. I'm so happy for you, because it's like you're finally coming up to your I heard your senses are coming up to your worth. It's like you're really, really just enjoying yourself and who you can be and what you're all about. Like, people, I don't know if people can see that or not. Like, people can't see to the depth of the work that you've put into this, right? I'm gonna take this card upright. We have multiverse. So you're faceted is what I'm picking up over here. Like, you've got um suave is what I mean. I keep moving my hands around like this because this is like divine feminine energy. This is like, there's a lot of feminine potency over here, whether you're a man or a woman. And I'm hearing from like, I'm hearing that it's it's been a long time coming home. It's been a long time coming home. This is what this situation is all about, like you really really becoming the person that you were always meant to be. I'm gonna take this card, Grand Cross Provoker. This is sort of like the energy where somebody really broke your heart. I don't mean to laugh about it. I always say that in my readings that I cope up with humor. So maybe that's you as well. People are noticing this sarcasm. It's sort of like you have this protection around you where snarky comments, snarky vibes just slide off. And I feel like thick skin can't prick. I'm hearing thick skin can't prick. You might be really into rap music or R&B. I really get this sort of like sass from you now. I do feel that your scars or your eyes do tell a story. If people get to know you, they know that there's something that still bothers you. For a few of you, if you've started talking to somebody new, this person knows that you're still hung up on your ex. Like, I feel like you're carrying baggage. And I feel like when it comes down to this situation with the Grand Cross Provoker, this is a lot about the person who triggered you into this. I'm hearing like shit has hit the fan. It's almost like this person, whoever did that, that's why I got the energy of an ex, but it's like um this person has truly failed to realize your worth. And I'm hearing from spirit that they probably still don't understand that because they don't understand shit about themselves. And I hate to be so mean about it, but it's just in a way where sometimes you just have to accept, or just, kind of bury the hatchet at the point where it's like, bro, this is who you are. Like, this is who you are, and you got a lot more. Like, I was more than handful for you. So there are better people coming in for you, pile number one. So what are people realizing about you? Specifically one lurking around X, definitely. But when it comes to other people, they're just really noticing about how much you've started building yourself up. They're realizing this, and it's a lot about the hard work that you've been putting in yourself. All right, I'm going to pull out a few more cards before we conclude this reading. Pile number one. I'm hearing just like self-confidence, self-worth. Like somebody started doing their hair really good. Let me take this in reverse. We have hole in the soul. Wow. Wherever you were seeking validation, I'm just here like she's validating herself. He's validating herself. How teachable are you in dreams? You're pursuing your best life is what I'm going to conclude this at. Like you're really, really working hard on yourself. We have reflection 33. You've taken the chance to really notice at what life is telling you at this point. You've taken the chance, the time to really notice at what other people are showing you. And I think that this is creating a little bit of intimidation in other people because I just keep getting pile number one that they slept on you. They just did not pay that much attention to you, and now you're showing up as your best self, and people really are noticing you. They're getting to know you better. And I think that sometimes people do get a little bit, like, I feel like this creates a lot of jealousy, or perhaps not even jealousy, but this intimidation factor that I'm gonna get left out. Like maybe there are past friends that did not value your presence in their life, and I think that when they see you growing, and I feel like this could be mutual, I don't know, but people who do see you are getting a little bit, uneasy with the fact that you might grow bigger than them because they see this spark of light within you, where it's like, okay, I just don't want to be left behind. Like, it's not that this person or these people, like, I want to tell you what actually goes on in their head. At the bottom line, from a higher vibration, is like they feel, oh my god, like this person has the capability of loving people so much, and people around them get so much love and growth and like goody things. Like, I really missed out on it. Like, I should have respected the what's the word, the value that they brought in our lives, like in our lives, what I'm hearing. Thank you, spirit. So this is what I'm seeing. Like, it's not that they're hating on you because they don't want you to do better. Like, it's just that feel left out, like they wanted to be, or they see now what they lost or slept on again. So they feel like, oh my god, like I should have stuck around longer, right? So I have South Node, life's death. Of course, this is like the cherry on top. This is like they realize what they know that they're being left behind, okay, and you're leaving things behind in the past. Like you're no longer sitting on this, and you're no longer I mean, you're like willing to compromise yourself anymore, right? I'm gonna take this in reverse. We have the Emperor in reverse. So this is Aries energy. So many fire. We almost have all fire signs. Again, there's a lot of sexual attraction towards you. Ten of Swords again. So strength, again, Leo energy. You're really closing out these cycles. You're leaving these people in the dark, is what I'm hearing. Like all of your moves just come up out of nowhere, and I'm just hearing like I didn't value what I had. All right. So pile number one, I'm going to leave your reading here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below. And I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello, pile number two. If you chose the Kiwi Jasper, this is going to be a reading. So I heard really cute. Like you're really cute. You look really cute. You might have a baby face, but it's not about your baby face. It's just like you have a very bubbly personality. You know what I mean? Exactly, like bubbly. Like I could just hold you and like squeeze you. I'm hearing like I wish I could just hold you, squeeze the anxiety out of you. Is what I'm hearing. People, when they get to know you, become so fond of you. um and I feel like there's a catch to it. There's a catch to why you're so loving, and I'm hearing outgoing. I'm gonna take out the oracle deck. I'm gonna flip a few cards before we get into your pre-shuffled cards, but there's like you might be an air sign is what I'm picking up. I want to flip your first card. We have sublimation. So this is the energy of like when there's enough heat to change the shape of a solid substance. You know, I just read the meaning of this in the book because you have to with these archetype cards, and I feel like you don't come with a manual, but you talk. This is what I'm seeing, you know. That's what I said, like the catch. You're very intellectual. Again, that's why I picked up on air signs with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could be in touch with an Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, especially Leo. But regardless of that, I feel like this is one specific person who's observed you a lot. This could be other people as well, but there's one specific person coming through. But nevertheless, this is about like when people talk to you and you are explaining certain things that you have an intellectual grasp upon. I think it comes naturally to you, or you're just very acquainted with that. It's like your perspective is so widespread, because I'm getting the image of like a recipe book where there's recipe for cupcake. So this is what I'm seeing. Like you're such a cute little bubbly person, and people are realizing that you've been through so much. They're just like, oh my god, this person, how can a single soul hurt them? They're like so cute. And I think that you have a little bit of disbelief that I'm saying this, or you like you just don't accept it, or you just don't appreciate yourself that much. You still have low self-worth. This is between you and I, but the way people see that is like they're so cute. I'm getting like they're so cute. Like how can somebody hurt them? How can somebody just like even like I would never even like pick a hair from their scalp. Like it's just like I would never pluck a hair from their scalp. It's like they're just so like they're so mesmerized, but they're just so like stunned by how much growth you've had to do, and like how much you've had to go through in order to become this soft person. It's like, you know, again, between you and I, it's like you have to go through so much to finally appreciate what happiness and peace really is. And like I feel like you are just so, I'm hearing like you're so divine, you're so angelic. Like people, somebody over here is a fan of you. You chose this pile. I don't know who it is. You might know that. I'm seeing 999, so you're ending a cycle as well. But I'm also hearing from somebody that's very weird message that you have 999 in your phone number, your digits. I'm gonna take this card in reverse. Second chakra. I keep hearing you're so cute. You're so cute. Oh my god, you're so cute. I just keep getting like somebody is going gaga over you. Um, I'm gonna take this card upright. Capricorn. I don't know why I said that like that. Okay. We have triple two. We have triple three. Oh my god, what is wrong with me? I'm a little disoriented today, is what I'm noticing. Um, you know what? I think that sometimes what happens is that people are realizing, or whoever this person is, okay, I gotta stop doing that. People are realizing that they want to date you. Okay. That's so cute. Building up all that suspense just to say they want to date you. You might have a really stupid sense of humor, is also what I'm picking up. Okay, no offense, but it's just what I'm picking up. Like, you're very, 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 very goofy. That's the energy that I'm picking up right now. You come across as very stoic. Like, you look unattainable, unapproachable, is what I'm picking up. But then when they get to know you more, it's like you're so stupid. But I'm not saying that as a dissing. I just was about to say dissing compliment. I know this reading can come across as very haphazard, but I think if you're, pile number two, like, you're literally this person that I'm picking up right now. um you're that kind of a person who makes themselves laugh. That's what I'm seeing over here. And you don't care whoever likes your jokes or not. So with the second chakra, I feel like people used to think that you used to lead life with your looks. Like, you might be a really beautiful person. That's what I spoke about, right? You're very easy on the eyes. There's something about your eyes again, is what I'm picking up. But with the Capricorn energy, and we have triple two over here, so that's also like you're very spiritual and angelic, is what I'm picking up. And with the triple two over here, I pick up that people want to date you. This is what I'm seeing, with the Capricorn energy. You look like you're perhaps non-committal, or like something about you is like when people start interacting with you, like the moment you open your mouth and they start talking to you, they realize, oh my god, you know what, this person is not like one night stand. Like, they're like, I'm hearing wine, dine, and wife you up, or husband you up. Like, this person is like complete package. Like, they're worthy of commitment and nothing less. And this is making me so nervous, because it's like when people meet you and they have so much love for you, like, what are you doing? What are you on? Um, I'm getting like you feel like ecstasy to people. And I know this can feel like such a like I'm trying to flatter you or something, but this is the vibe that I'm getting, okay? And I'm not gonna tailor it down. So that's what I'm picking up, right? It's like you're unapologetic. Like, I don't care who likes it or not. Like, I'm just gonna be who I am. And this is your authenticity that rules around you. This is why people fall in love with you. This is what people realize, that they fall in love with you so quickly. You're so authentic, you're so rare, and it's just because of the way that you are. You've put in a lot of hard work. This is like Capricorn is like ruled by Saturn, and you know what happens with Saturn. Like, you have to go through so many difficult lessons, and unless and until you learn that lesson, Saturn does not leave the grasp of it. So this is what I see over here. Maybe you have certain abbreviations you keep using, or certain nicknames. You give people nicknames. Whoever this person is, they really like when you give them, you call them by their pet name or something. I don't know. But you're very attractive, definitely, let me tell you that. I'm here like, don't be fooled by the looks, is also what I'm picking up. Like, just because you are very bubbly and soft, it's not like people don't know that you don't have this sex appeal to you. Like, I'm hearing like lady in the streets, a freak in the sheets. This is kind of the vibe that I'm getting, whether you're a man or woman. It's like, you really enlighten people that there can be a lot of facets to another person, and they're very intrigued by you. Again, I keep hearing like, let me clear that out, let me clear that out. It's like, you have a very set rules of boundaries, and I think that people from your past, or perhaps somebody who just couldn't understand, is like, I just feel like if this is a newer person, or whoever is new in your life right now, people are realizing that you don't lead. Your looks are just the icing on the cake. Who you really are is, I think that lyric, bombastic side eye. You are really fun. you're really fun is what I'm picking up over here. So if you've seen that reel, you would know the reference that I'm getting over here. Okay. See, I split the deck cycles. You're ending a cycle. Believe me. I'm gonna take this in reverse. Entrapment. I'm hearing like really I just heard like I just heard a spirit saying like I ain't gonna let a hoe entrap me. Like I ain't gonna be your mama. I heard that song. I ain't gonna sit. I don't cook all day. I ain't your mama. Your energy is like making me a little nervous because it's so like I don't feel like a sense of cockiness, but it's so empowered. Um, I don't know. I just have this like smile stuck on my face. I think people like laugh when they receive your text. It's just so fun to talk to you, is what I'm picking up. You're free. You know, like I feel like with the Capricorn energy, it's like people have realized somebody over here wants to date you. And what they're realizing about you is that you're free. They're free with you. You're not holding them back. Their views on commitment come from their own personal childhood or previous relationships. You're not the one who actually wants to hold them back. I want to take this card, upright and reverse both. So this is an energy that's opening up. Maybe you've been through quite a lot in your childhood. This is that energy where it's like you've been through quite a lot, and um, certain people just could not comprehend how much you've had to go through. I'm going to take this card in reverse. We have the fire element, desire, two of wands in reverse. So this being in reverse again talks a lot about, you know, your personal autonomy being blocked off because of your family or your childhood. When they get to know you again with the devil and entrapment, now this is where the real part comes, the real tea. Okay, I'm hearing sip sip. This is almost that energy where it's like you are so fun because you have really really suffered through a lot. You know, with the Kiwi Jasper, it's like it's a very beautiful stone, it's really pretty. And I almost feel this energy where it's like people wait to finally get to know you, and when they get to know you, it's like um good looks, humor, intellectual capabilities, sexual passion, everything is like the icing, but who you are really internally is is the good thing. It's like I'm hearing is the good shit. So I just feel like you're so many things and there's like so many facets to you that it's just difficult. I'm hearing like this person, whoever, I don't know who you got in your grasp, but this person is like, I'm hearing I could write a book about you. Like I could write the things that amuse me about you. We have the fire element, two of wands. This person is not looking for anybody else. Now I just asked spirit for this reading, like please get me three piles messages which are completely different from one another. So if you chose this pile, there's definitely somebody. I don't know if it's your ex. It's definitely got to be a new person. Is what I'm placing my bet upon. But I think that this person sees you as somebody that does have your ups and downs, but it's like you. Let me collect my thoughts. This is that energy. See, I said it myself. Let me collect my thoughts. You have shown this person that yes, you know, everybody has baggage, but you're being real about it. You're not faking this. You're not faking who you really are. And you want something real is what I'm picking up. So you're somebody that's just looking for something real. You're not looking to fuck around is what I'm picking up. Okay, I apologize for all the like cussing out in the weird language, but that's what it is. Like I'm hearing it is what it is. Connection. This person is realizing you have a connection, but I also feel like if we had to take this on a more individualistic perspective, this is like you see the connection that you have with your family and people, your friends, okay, your close friends see that you've been through a lot, and they see that. I feel like you don't know this, but your friends are very grateful. Like I'm talking about your close knit, I'm not talking about random people, I'm talking about the people that know what happens with you on a daily basis or something like that. Eruption, like the things that you go through, water epiphany. You're really growing yourself through this, you're really working through it. Like things that are happening are not pulling you down. Epiphany in reverse, the devil. They see that you have been through a lot and they're so grateful, they're so very grateful that, you know, they have a genuine connection with you. They don't feel like they have to purposely put in so much work to be around you. With water in reverse, your conversations are balanced. You might be someone who is um you've got a balance to you. Like, I wanted to say like you're more logical than emotional, but then spirit told me no, they have an emotional side as well. It's like you're balanced. Like, you take turns when it comes to, it's like you're not going to cancel out one part of you, which is like, oh my god, I can't be emotional in this situation. You're going to be like, okay, maybe the emotions need to take a back seat right now because I need to operate out of my logical perspective right now. So with the two of wands, this is not a deep contemplative stage where you're just gonna, okay, I'm gonna get a chair and I'm gonna sit on this right now. No, this is like, okay, I gotta think on my feet. I gotta think on my feet. This is that energy. This could also be another person who thinks about you like that. But this is that energy with two of wands where it's like you're not gonna sit on a decision. I'm hearing like maybe you cuss out a lot, pile number two, because I feel the need to cuss a lot. Nevertheless, I feel like I'm hearing a message from spirit. You might not like to hear this, but try to work on not cussing out so much. Um, Anywho, I feel like people generally do see how much you've had to go through, and they realize that it's not that you're not emotional, but it's like you're gonna take your time. I'm getting the fox animals. It's like you're you're very commitment oriented. Whoever it is, you're only gonna. I'm hearing like a pinky promise. I have a song that I'm getting recommended. I'll put that in the description box. But I'm also feeling like this is like you think pinky promises or promises are sacred. Now that could be subjective, okay, but I feel over here that if you give your word on something, you're you're a man of your words, okay. So whether you're a man or a woman, it's the same thing, it applies to you. But this is what I'm seeing over here, like you're really going to live up to it, whatever you say. And if not, you can't do that, you'll compensate for it, you'll make up for it. So this is that energy, what I see over here, that there is somebody who's really noticing you. Okay, I'm going to take this in reverse. We have how teachable are you in reverse. You teach people a lot, people who don't understand how to really extract the lesson from what they have been through is something that you really enlighten people upon. I'm seeing victim consciousness and selling out. You used to really give into your fears before, okay, especially because you felt so much, you used to think that there's something wrong with you. But now I see you being unapologetic for feeling what you feel. And I feel like previously with the sacral chakra, this is what I'm seeing over here. um Between you and I again, I see the sort of the progress or the psychology behind what people are seeing a product of, or a manufactured product right now, okay. Just a metaphor that I'm using, the progress that you had to go through, of understanding that your emotions are okay. And I feel like this is specifically, maybe you're stepping out in the dating world, or there's somebody that you're seeing right now, you're not committed, I don't think. If you are in a relationship, this could apply definitely, but for majority of us, see that you're stepping out in the dating world, and you're becoming more unapologetic about who you are and what you have. Like, it's almost like I'm not saying that you're emotionally dumb, but when you have baggage, you want somebody to accept you with that, because you would do the same for yourself. It's not that you're allowed to um sort of like entrap the other person with your own insecurities. It's more like, hey, I'm showing you a part of me, I'm being very real and vulnerable, that I have these issues, I have these insecurities, and I would like appreciate if you were more sensitive around that. But it's not in a way where I have insecurities and it's your responsibility. I really don't think that you're that kind of a person. I think that with the sublimation, you're far better than that, is what I'm picking up. Okay, I'm going to take this card in reverse. We have the garden in reverse. You just couldn't see your worth before, right? And these people who are around you, they see your worth. I want to let you know that they see your worth and they appreciate you for who you are. They realize that you're a beautiful person to have around. I'm getting a little teary eyed. So many emotions in this reading. It's you give people a very emotionally enriching life or an experience that is very hard to find. I'm literally having goosebumps. So again, believe you me, you genuinely are a gorgeous person. File number two. And if you haven't been really affirming that to yourself, I want to tell you that, okay. I'm gonna take this card upright. We have Spirit of Wands. You you speak so politely and nicely, and I know that that can contradict the times when you're aggressive, because I do feel that you have a little bit of um I don't know, when you're defensive, I think you cuss out a lot, but I feel like on the other spectrum of it, you're a very soft person. You really fulfill people's hearts with the words that you use, and like the pet names that I'm picking up and all that. um you're very energetic. People love that about you. They realize that you're it's just a difference, when if you really poke another person too many times, or you just don't really understand what they need, why will they want to have you in their life, right? So this is that energy where it's like you're just really assessing which people deserve to be in your life and where, right? I'm going to take this in reverse. We have the Spirit of Pentacles in reverse. You're not looking for complexities in your life, and this is that specific one person you have in mind, like that's a romantic interest. We have Six of Swords. You'll move past shit that creates confusion and chaos in your life and doesn't help you really cultivate the life that you want. I'm hearing the life that I want on planet Earth. All right. So pile number 2, I'm going to leave your reading here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below. And I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the Fluorite, this is going to be your reading. So your first card that we have is gold. I'm picking up that your skin is really soft. I mean, random message, but yeah. Gold is almost like, what I'm getting from this. How we trade things, or like the most prominent currency that we can have is gold. Like we use money, paper, but gold is something that never, the value never goes out, or it never goes stale in a way. Like it's like the price of gold always keeps increasing in a way. Like the value always remains of gold. This is what I'm seeing. And gold is related with the heart chakra. I feel that people are realizing that, I'm hearing like you'll never go out of style. You'll never go out of style, which is which generally means like on a philosophical level that you are somebody that like a good person will always get vindicated. Anybody who does them wrong will always be knocked by karma at its doorstep in a way. That's what I'm hearing. Like I'm hearing Karma is My Boyfriend by Taylor Swift. This is literally what I'm hearing. Like people who have done you wrong, where it's almost like who have depreciated your value according to how kind you are, or have taken your kindness for weakness. I'm hearing Kill Them With Kindness by Selena Gomez. This is what I'm picking up over here. You have always really poured into people, and they have taken that as the ultimate weakness, that your heart is of gold. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take this card in reverse. We have expression in reverse. People who don't know how to express their own truth, how much have they really undermined your ability, have not understood what it means to be soft and vulnerable in this world, um, is a strength. And they are realizing this, that you will never go out of style, or you will never be at a disadvantage because of who you are and how you are and what you represent, your own morals. I'm going to take this card upright. We have Ace of Swords. See, this is a lot about communication. The way you speak, the way you hold yourself, there's so much power within you. What people are realizing is that you're always the truth bearer. Archangel Michael's sword with Ace of Swords. This really gives me like, even though there have been differences between you and other people, even though there have been quarrels at your household, you will never stop expressing yourself. And I think that you used to probably do that in the past, because we have expression in reverse, which is 19, which reduces to 10, and we have 1. You have stopped. I feel like this is also where you have stopped belittling yourself, self-depreciating negative talks, right? You have started understanding your own worth. So where there were times when people couldn't recognize your worth, I'm picking up on an X over here. I just feel like if you chose this bile, it's almost like, be assured that those people have received their karma. It's really about the fact that, never really saw the value of themselves being soft in this world. And I think that when I say this world, I am not demonizing planet Earth, okay? There's always light and dark. And when we let the dark overpower our lightness, we lose our authenticity. And we all have darkness within us, right? So this is what I'm really coming down to. You're a very sensible person. Not being recognized for who you are has probably led you to lose a lot of people in your life, which sometimes probably makes you feel alone, lonely, or makes you question your own discernment. But what I'm seeing over here is that don't do that, because your truth is really giving you that authenticity, which puts this crown on your head. That's what I'm seeing with the Ace of Swords. This crown. Um, it's almost like you can't take off a person who built that throne for themselves, right? So this is what I'm seeing over here. You really have outdone yourself. I'm going to take this in reverse. We have the universe in reverse. The world card. It's like you refuse to go back to things that make you feel like, oh, there is unfinished business. I really like this person. I know that you're a giver, but I think now you're realizing that there is a limit to give. This is what I'm seeing over here, which was a hard earned like life experience for you. But I really want to tell you that you are progressing, and this is the beauty within you which allows you to give so much to people, and where you realize like I have my limitations, where I just can't get along. I just can't get along. I'm gonna take this in reverse. We have Nine of Wands in reverse. See, when we're around people that we know and our body tells us that we feel anxious opening up to them or just being around them, it's almost like giving me this weird metaphor where the gold doesn't really feel like gold because it's acting like lead. It's just not acting like itself, right? Because it's trying to hide its worth. So where people could not see your worth was exactly the reason where it was not meant to be shown. It was not meant to be shown. It's also because you couldn't see your own worth. But I feel like everything that you do, it really comes from your heart. Gotta take this up, right? We have Ten of Wands. So many wand energy, like so much fire, but all of this energy being blocked, going nowhere is what I'm picking up. Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So much love to give. You're such a caretaker, or I mean, I like you would make a great homemaker. And I feel like you are somebody that's meant to be softer, like somebody who's more in your feminine energy, whether you're a man or a woman. It's just like um I feel like you're a star seed. You don't really belong here. But what I think people are realizing is that you didn't deserve half of the shit that they put you through. This specifically is coming from a specific person. Like, I don't know who that is. I'm gonna take this card upright. We have the Ace of Cups again. There's so much love. Like, they realize that you are only gonna love yourself. It takes you a little bit of time, but I'm hearing like you're a fast learner. Like, you're gonna always excel through things that life throws at you. Um, I feel like it takes time to get to know you. And these people did not really take the time to trust the process that was going on with. It's like these people who got removed from your life, mainly that is the kind of crowd or audience that we are channeling this from. So what I'm picking up over here are these people who really, I feel like these people just kept on messing things with you. There was a time frame when you were cutting out a lot of people and you were going through something that they couldn't understand. We have a lot of ones and tens, right? And then we have nine and we have the world. When you were really, I'm hearing bamboozled, um you were just not doing well. I think that these people bailed on you, they gave up on you, they just couldn't stick around any longer, they just couldn't see the beauty within you. And I think that now they kind of stalk you, they kind of try to keep a tab on you. And what they realize is literally like, you're somebody who's becoming really balanced within yourself. They just couldn't stick around any longer. Now they basically they couldn't get the cream of it, right? I'm hearing like um if you can't be with me at my worst, you don't deserve my best, right? So this is what I'm picking up over here. I'm gonna take this card in reverse. We have dating in reverse. Somebody definitely who just couldn't stick around any longer when you were a flower that was blossoming. Okay. And I think that this could just be a lot about other people as well, right? There is somebody from your past who's very regretful, remorseful, and I think that one message is that this person is not very regretful that they kind of lost you, but it's also like in a way where they're regretful that they missed out on this diamond or gold. Perhaps you're very valuable, and I think it takes you, or it has taken you a lot of time to realize how valuable you are. Pile number three, um, but you need to really know this, that people that were removed now see your value. And I think that till this date, I know that you still don't see your worth completely. I just know it in my gut. But I think the more that you're seeing this, at least you are realizing what kind of people deserve your energy at the very least, like even a bit of it, and what people don't deserve any of it. And I think that people that have proven themselves to be non-deserving of any of it are people, or somebody, just as this one person who's just at the back of my head. I feel like it's also at the back of your head. This is one specific person who just wouldn't take the name of leaving your life or stalking you. I feel like this is one person who's obsessed with you. I feel like they regret the fact that they didn't wait till the time you were blossoming, because you were going through, like, I'm hearing like diamonds are formed under pressure. That pressure time when you were really, really at your worst, this person bailed on you. Now, this could be a friend, this could be a person, this could be an ex, this could be somebody that you were in a situationship with, somebody who was, or it could be multiple people. It just doesn't have to be one person. It could also be a family member, is what I'm picking up. An aunt is what I'm picking up for somebody, a mother-in-law as well. I'm going to take this card upright. We have two of second house. Okay, I was about to say two of cups. Um, this is again Taurus energy where you're managing your money better. So now your appearance, your beauty, everything has really up leveled itself. Like you now have the time and the bandwidth, is what I feel. I'm not saying that you were ever ugly. You were never ugly. You were always gold. Gold just needs to be refined, it needs to be found. And I think that you took time to find yourself through this chaos. And a lot of mud is what I'm hearing. So I feel like now you're building a lifestyle with the Taurus energy, which looks beautiful. You look really beautiful. People are realizing and seeing that, okay? You look beautiful. I'm hearing like sensory emotions. With Taurus, I have very soft energies that I pick up with the zodiac sign of Taurus. With Venus, this is like realizing your worth and cutting off people the moment you feel like they don't deserve you. So with the Two of Pentacles, I feel like this is that energy where people realize that you have the brain, the bandwidth now to actually sort of like weigh out the scenario. Like this is also Libra energy. You could be Taurus or Libra, or the person that you were dealing with. But this is about like personal values, self-esteem, working on. I feel like this is a lot about people realizing if you're seeing someone right now, it's a new person or somebody, they're also seeing that you are not going to blindly go into a situation. I do feel that you're blunt, you're cutthroat, you're a very honest person, but it's for a reason. I'm hearing rebel with a cause. You're not unreasonable with anything that you do, and I feel like if you've given somebody chances, I'm hearing like 10 chances. 10 chances, somebody who you've had an on and off relationship, this person just does not leave this reading. I feel like you might also get irritated with this because I want to really channel about other things, and this one person just keeps coming up in your reading. I think that they just have a lot of regret that you advanced without them. They should have just been more patient, to be very honest. I have nothing else to say about this person. That's what they're realizing about you. Apart from that, I feel like I'm picking up on the tone of like school or college friends for some reason. I'm going to take this card in the reverse. We have seventh house partners. There's so much, like, I just can't escape this person, or like your exes or people, or partners can also indicate like, you know, close friends, like people with justice energy, Libras. This is a lot of like Venusian energy. This is not just about like you up leveling yourself, upgrading yourself, especially physical material gains. Okay, this is a lot about people noticing that, but this is about you setting boundaries for yourself, setting standards where you're not experiencing low quality people, basically, where it just saves you from a lot of heartbreak and disappointment, right? It's like you're keeping a level for yourself where you're not going to accept any lower than that. And this is also something that there's a new person that you're seeing, or a couple of people, I don't know, they know that you're not going beneath that standard level. They know that you're looking for interdependent relationships rather than codependent, right? Where there's dependency on each other. There's interdependence. You need human connection. But this person sees you as someone being open, having your own life. Whether there's positive or negative experiences with them, they don't see you as being unrealistic about things. I do feel one message over here that you have been through a lot in your childhood, perhaps violence, domestic violence, and sexual abuse. And I'm hearing that if you think that sometimes there's fights happening between you and your partner or somebody that you're with or your friends, not every fight is unhealthy. There are healthier fights. I feel like if you specifically witnessed or been through domestic violence, you think that fights can escalate to that level. But you have to understand that not every person is like that. Still, there's work to be done, but I'm not at all taking away from the progress you've already made. You are a phenomenal person, and that's what people are realizing, honestly, that, you know, they want to commit to you. People are realizing that you do have standards, but it's for a good reason. You're just preventing yourself from having low quality experiences in your life. It's all about fairness. You know how to weigh your options out. Again, with the justice and two of pentacle energy with the second house, this is very viable over here. It's very neat and clean that you know how to really weigh out your options. I'm going to take this upright. Strength again. So this is what I see, right? You have strength, you have confidence in yourself, or you have building confidence in your own judgment. And this is what people are realizing. Like, you are actually a phenomenal person to be around. All right. So pile number 3, I'm gonna leave your reading here. I really do hope that you found a message that was helpful. If you did, please do hit the like button, subscribe for more, hit the bell icon so you know whenever I upload next. Let me know down in the comment section how that resonated. Information for personal readings is given down below. And I'm gonna see you guys in another one. Bye.